Hey, Victoria.
Yeah.
Why are you so surprised?
I don't know. Yes, Kate.
What smells best at Thanksgiving dinner?
Oh, out of like anything?
Mm-hmm.
I would say the turkey.
Your nose.
Oh. Okay, I'll give you that one.
Welcome to another episode of Everything's Dumb. My name is Kate.
My name is Victoria.
And today we're talking about traffic.
Boo.
Everyone's favorite thing.
Ugh,
We're going to have so
worst.
many angry people writing in and being like, I can't believe you don't like traffic.
Yeah.
That's my favorite.
How dare you?
That's my jam. Traffic jam. Traffic. Yeah, but first, before all that fun,
Yep.
I want to talk about Minnie's bedtime activities.
Oh, God. Okay.
To explain the giant bags under my eyes. So Minnie is my now 5.5-month-old kitten.
Wow.
Almost 6 months.
Oh my gosh.
It's crazy. Like that we've only had her for 2.5 months. It seems like 6 months easily that I've had her. And when I first got her, I don't know whether I mentioned this on the podcast, but I started doing this thing where, like a mama cat, when I was getting ready to go to bed at night, I would go find her and like pick her up and bring her to bed with me. And it was so cute that in the first like week or something, every time I did that, she just like laid down on the bed.
Oh.
And just was like, oh, okay.
Oh.
We're going to sleep now.
That's so sweet.
That was how it was at the beginning.
How long did that last?
A couple nights.
Okay.
It was really nice. And I was like, oh my God. It's like when you hear those stories about mothers that have new babies and they're like, they sleep through the night. I don't know what I did in a past life to deserve this. But
That's
like,
not going to last.
It never happens that way. And then, yeah, after a few nights, she was just like, oh, nighttime I can play too. And, you know, I'm her main playmate throughout the day. So why wouldn't I be her main playmate throughout the night?
But Brian's out there playing video games. Like, he's awake. Why doesn't she go play with him?
Because he's boring and he's just staring at the screen and he has his headphones in. And
But you're sleeping, so you're more available.
Yes. She has access to me because
God.
I am asleep. And one thing so we obviously got her at the end of August. It was still, or beginning of September. It was still very hot. And so I was sleeping with a summer bedding.
Yes.
Which is very thin, like my sheet, and then like a very, very thin blanket. And she, understandably, as most kittens, has this thing where she wants to, if something is like under a blanket moving, she tries to attack it.
Yeah.
And that applied to my feet and my legs and my hands and everything that was under the blanket while I was sleeping. Like, she would never attack my face or something. But if it was something under a blanket, she thought that was like a toy that she needed to go for.
Yeah.
And so when I was sleeping with a very thin bedding, her little claws and her little teeth would go right through it into my skin. So that was an issue.
That sounds really enjoyable.
It was so much fun. Now, and the whole time I was just like, as soon as the winter hits, like,
yeah,
I'll be fine.
You have a thicker blanket.
Which I am. I have like a denim coated comforter that she's not getting through. And so it's fine. Like, she does still attack me. I'm just hoping that like by the time the summertime comes back, she'll have gotten this all out of her. I just keep hoping that one day she's going to wake up and be like, oh, I'm not a crackhead anymore. Like, she's just going to sober up and be fine.
Yeah. I mean, that will happen. Down. I just don't know. By the time the summertime comes, she'll be like almost a year old, right? Because she was born in May.
Yeah.
Okay. So she'll be about a year old. My cats, and every cat is different. My cats, especially Bobby, was not calm by a year. He was starting to calm down. He was not, it was not every single day. They just spent the whole day chasing each other until they passed out, and then they would wake up and chase each other again. Yeah. But
that's where we're at now.
There was still a lot of energy happening.
Yeah.
So
the one thing I did use to my advantage, because like, you know, when we got her, she was 3 months old. She was probably like 4 pounds or something like that. When I realized that she would go after, like, jump on anything that moved under the sheets, I did start trying to move my upper shoulders. She would jump on me and like give me a little massage.
Nice.
It totally worked.
Put that bitch to work.
It was so nice. I would like lay on my stomach and then just like slightly move my shoulder, and she would be like, bah, which like 4 pounds of pressure is not much, but when she's jumping like through the air and landing, that's at least like 6 pounds of pressure. That's pretty good.
It's a little mini.
And then she would like attack massage. And it was like a little compression-y, like shiatsu sort of thing. If I could train her to just do that, I would have no problem with her attacking me at any point in the night. If she was just like, if I was just being woken up to be like
a little massage,
that would be fine.
Yeah, my cats sometimes do like biscuits on me, but it's never
where you want it to be.
Yeah. I mean, without going into detail, it's the part of your body that you don't want a miniature knife sticking into.
Yeah.
If you catch my drift.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not, this phase is not going to last forever. Yes. So you just have to, it's like having a toddler. Like, you love them and everything they do is adorable. And then you just have to get yourself through the difficult moments.
Yes. And hopefully one day she just is calm and everything's calm. Yeah. And everything's fun.
I mean, you've had a cat before. You know that when time goes by, they'll chill. Yeah. They'll chill out. And Giada, I mean, I have 2 cats. Giada is very chill.
Yeah. She
very rarely gets the zoomies. She usually just watches Bobby run around. Like, he's the crazy one. So she'll calm down.
She'll chill eventually.
That's so funny though that she is just like nighttime, playtime.
Yeah. And now, like, so I still do the thing where I try to like gather her. There are some times where I'm getting ready to go to bed and she is like full crack mode. Like, she is just parkouring off of every single surface.
She loves parkour.
She loves parkour.
She's pretty good at it.
Parkour. She's very good at it. She, you know, the gate at the front door is like a spring. It's got like a little springboard effect when she like hits it with her back legs. So yeah, she is very very active. And so sometimes I go to like, I can't even pick her up. Like, she's in we call her min to the max at that point. She is fully maxed out and I can't even grab her to bring her to bed. But other times if I do bring her to bed, like lately I've been bringing her to bed and she'll like lay there for a second. And then like the second I get in bed, she's like, pew, and just take off. But then she always comes back. Like, I always find her. And she does like to lie. She doesn't often lie on me. She'll lie like up against me or in between my legs or something. But yeah, she usually then likes to wake me up around 7:30 in the morning, no matter what the day is, just trying to fuck with the window or look out it or something. Like last night, because Brian's not here this weekend, I had the windows in the living room just open, like not the windows open, but the curtains and everything open. So she always has something to look out on. But she likes to be in the same room as me. So today she wanted the bedroom windows open so she could look out, but she could still be in the same room with me. And I didn't want that at 7:30 in the morning on a Saturday.
No.
So that took some convincing. And then by the time she finally is like, okay, I'll go to sleep, it's like I'm up. It's 10 a.m. And then she's like, oh no, let's just sleep. It's time to. And I'm like, dude, I was trying this. We need to get on a schedule. I don't know if there's like a text chain we could both hop on. Something needs to be more streamlined. We need to be on a better schedule together.
Cats are not nocturnal, but they are
Crackets.
They're dawn and dusk. There's a word for it. Do you know this word?
Jekyll and Hyde is more what I was assuming.
I heard a word recently and I can't remember what it is. I think it starts with a P. But you know how nocturnal is like that kind of sounds like nighttime. This word does not sound like dawn or dusk. I'll have to look it up in a minute.
Okay.
But I remember hearing it and being like, that does not have a Latin root to it. But yeah, they're super active like early in the morning.
Yes.
And when I used to live in a studio apartment with my cats, is basically 5 a.m. to 7 or 8, they would be running around, like I said, especially
and
Bobby.
then they want to go back to sleep. And you're like, now it's time to get up.
Right.
Now, I would have slept until now.
Yeah.
We could have just been on the same. And then she, like, just her insanity. So, again, I mentioned Brian's out of town, so I'm just alone here with her. And this morning I was in the shower and I always leave the door cracked because she loves coming into the shower as soon as I turn it off. Like, she has to watch the water, like the last bit of water drain out. She's crazy. But I was in the shower and I hear this like yelling. And I was like, what the like, what's happening?
Yeah.
First thing that my head goes to is like, oh, she's like got something wrapped around her neck.
Oh.
Or like she's in the other room and something happened and she's caught on something, like something awful is happening. And so I, of course, jump out of the shower and I'm still in the bedroom because the windows in the front are closed, or I'm still in the bathroom because the windows up front are open. And I'm like, I can't just run out here. And so she always comes when I call her. And so I just jump out of the shower and I'm like, if I call her and she doesn't come, I'm going to go out there and like try and find her. And so I start, Minnie, and she like runs in and just like looks at me. And I was like, what the hell was that? And then she looks at me and goes, Meh! And then like runs away.
She's just a cat.
She's just losing her mind. Like, it sounded like help, something's wrong, but it was really just like the demons are talking to me. And then she just takes off.
That's probably what it was.
She is nuts.
She is nuts.
But and then she's asleep.
She's just a baby.
She's just a little baby. And right now she's like asleep on my bed in the spot that I always sleep in, which is the cutest thing. Like, she's not a couch cat yet. We keep trying to coax her onto the couch to hang out on the couch. She likes her bed by the window and she likes the big bed that I sleep in.
Yeah.
But other than that, she's just on the move.
Insane.
She's not in one of those two places relaxing. She is. And if you don't see her, she's watching you.
Like a mountain lion.
Yep. Ready to attack at any moment. Just stay still, stay calm. She can sense your fear.
Oh my God. That's so accurate.
Yep. I am hunted by a 6.8 pound kitten. I know that for a fact because the other day I went to make sourdough bread. And I put my mixing bowl. Luckily, I have 2 large mixing bowls because I put one of my large mixing bowls on the scale and I like zeroed it out so that like the weight of the mixing bowl wouldn't be affected. So I could start adding all of my ingredients. And after I zeroed it out, Minnie jumped up on the counter and was like, oh, this looks cozy, and climbs into the mixing bowl and proceeds to just sit in there.
With the flour and stuff?
No, I hadn't put anything in it yet.
Oh.
I just zeroed it out.
Okay.
And I was about to start adding all the ingredients, but I turned around to put the water in the mixing bowl and there is a Minnie in it. And she is 6.8 pounds.
Oh.
Exactly.
No, baby.
I had never really been able to take an accurate measurement of her before because she's too small to be able to like measure a regular way. And anytime I try to pick her up to like put her on some kind of scale, she just squirms and runs away. But she calmly is 6.8 pounds.
That's so cute.
And then I, of course, used my other mixing bowl to mix the sourdough bread.
I should hope so.
Yeah, that
since we're having that bread for dinner soon.
Mm-hmm. I texted Brian and I was like, Minnie wanted to help me make sourdough bread by giving me an extra bowl to clean. Because when you're making bread, you just want more dishes to do.
Yeah.
That's the best thing.
She said, you're welcome.
Yeah. 6.8 pounds.
That's so cute.
She's adorable. Okay. So moving on. Traffic. Everybody's favorite thing. So today, the day that this comes out, is the Monday before Thanksgiving.
Oh my God.
Yes. That's why I'm doing this episode.
Oh my God, it's so soon.
Yep.
What the fuck happened?
I
feel like it was
know.
very recently July.
I don't understand how November just started.
It just started.
It started like 4 days ago.
Yeah.
And now we're almost done.
Today is November 4th.
Yeah.
Is how it feels.
Yeah. If you told me that, like, if I woke up in a hospital bed.
Yeah.
And you were like, what day is it? I'd be like, like November 4th or 5th.
Yeah.
Like, how did this happen? Like, Halloween was just.
Mm-hmm.
I still have some Halloween decorations up. Like, how?
Yeah, me too. I still have your pumpkin. And I still have the sign on my bedroom door.
The fake pumpkin. I, for a second, was like, oh, God.
I still have a rotting pumpkin in my living room just for fun.
Science experiment. Yeah.
Yeah, the plastic one.
Yeah.
And I have the stay out of my room sign on my door.
I slowly took all the, like, employees only and stuff off. But yeah. I don't know how this happened. But somehow it's...
Me neither.
We're through November. And the Wednesday before Thanksgiving is notoriously the largest travel day of the year.
Yeah. Is that for flying and driving, or
yes.
Okay,
yeah,
so just all
travel
together.
in general.
Okay,
like, a little bit of the history of traffic.
Okay,
we didn't invent it actually, which is crazy to think because I feel like Los Angeles didn't invent traffic, but we've certainly perfected it.
Yes,
we've certainly made it the worst ever.
That is how it fucking feels.
Possibly be.
Oh my God.
So I'm
getting angry just like. Thinking
there was such a thing as pre-car traffic. Can't even.
No, there
cars.
wasn't.
There was in ancient Rome. They had traffic jams so bad that Julius Caesar banned chariots from city streets during the daytime. Chariot traffic.
That doesn't feel real at all. Okay, how did that go? Like, were people signaling like when they wanted to turn down a side street? Were the horses like stopping and making friends?
I'm sure they were shitting everywhere. I don't think there was. Yeah, imagine that. Like we're upset about car exhaust, which is terrible, but like
must have smelled so bad.
You didn't have to pick it up.
Yeah.
And then trample it through it like the next. We're not living in the best of times,
London
but we're definitely not living in the worst of times.
No.
People complained about noise, congestion, and reckless drivers, which were literally this was written on tablets.
What, in ancient Rome, they had reckless drivers?
Yep. Yeah. So this is the thing. There is still traffic, but at least there are like laws and rules.
Yeah.
So medieval cities, it was total chaos. They had narrow streets that were designed for goats. Goats. And now they're full of carts and horses and vendors.
Goats.
Yeah, because back then you would like design the streets for what they needed to be used for.
Yeah.
And before it was like a goat carrying a fucking wagon of whatever. And then it was like chariots and carts and, horse and buggy kind of shit that was not the same size as what the streets were designed for.
Yeah, my mom and I are going to Ireland in the spring.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm not sure if I've already said this on the show, but we are going to be renting a car.
Yikes.
I am going to be driving this car.
Yikes.
The difference between an automatic and a manual is substantial. So I'll be driving a manual car in Ireland. The steering wheel is on the other side of the car.
Yep.
You drive on the other side of the road. And then I know I've never been, I've been to Dublin. I went to Dublin for one day when I was 15. I've never been to the rest of Ireland, but I've spent a lot of time in the UK. And the streets are so fucking narrow. Yep. And I imagine Ireland is pretty similar.
Yeah.
So I've been watching some YouTube videos of people just slap a little dash cam in their car and then they just film like driving around.
Yeah.
So I've been watching some of those to try to get myself used to the visual of being on the other side of the road. Yeah. And then I started seeing that they were going down these tiny little narrow roads. And I was like, I didn't even think about that aspect. So now I'm even more terrified.
Yeah, good luck with that.
So yeah, the roads that they built like way back when, they're still around. They're still being used, and they're still narrow as shit.
Yep.
And I live in America where everything is massive. So very nervous about
Yep. Yep. Yeah. So the birth of modern traffic, which is when, car traffic, what we're used to, not, backed up buggies, but actual traffic that we're used to, started in the 1890s to the 1910s. Once cars appeared, people didn't know where they were allowed to go, so they just drove everywhere. Sidewalks, parks, through markets. Absolute chaos.
Were they literal animals?
Yeah.
They drove on the sidewalks?
Yeah. There were no rules. There were no laws. There was no Was
there no common sense?
No, I don't think that came until later.
Okay.
So cities started introducing things like speed limits.
Oh,
because that didn't
nice idea.
To be a thing. Traffic cops, because those weren't a thing. And then, people thought, what would help is if we put up a sign. So signage, actual stop signs.
Oh my God.
Which were originally yellow and only 2 feet tall.
2 feet. 2 feet tall.
I mean, why would you need more?
2 feet tall.
Why would you need it? Why would you need more?
2. Okay.
I mean, you look at the ground to know when to stop.
People are so dumb.
That's what we're doing.
That makes me feel so sad.
In 1914, the first electric traffic light was installed in Cleveland.
Okay. That's a nice little trivia.
Just 2 colors, stop and go. Yellow didn't show up until a few years later. Perhaps after a bunch of drivers did not get warned that they were about to need to stop. maybe we should let them know that. Maybe instead of just red light, green light. The game we all played in elementary school.
Yeah.
When you're driving a vehicle, it's nice if there's a little more warning.
Yeah.
Than just someone screaming, stop, immediately.
Well, the traffic lights when you're getting on the freeway, sometimes it'll have a red light and then it goes to green and then red and then green. But when that only turns on during rush hour.
And those are
and
on
you're
a flow.
going, yes.
You can tell.
And you're also going so slowly because you're on an entrance ramp stuck behind 12 cars in front of you. Yeah. So you're going 5 miles an hour.
There's a rhythm too. You're sitting there for long enough, watching enough people go that you're and it's red. And
exactly.
It's green. And it's
on a
red light
street,
and a green light is just you're approaching it and it's green and then it's red.
Yeah.
It's just
if you're driving down the street, you need some warning.
Little too much. Yeah.
Have you seen those traffic lights? I think they have them somewhere in Europe or something where it's there's a countdown.
I have not. I've seen the ones where when it's about to turn green again. It'll stay red, but then they turn the yellow light on for a second.
Oh.
And then they both turn off and then the green goes.
Okay.
And I've always thought that was such a smarter way to do it because you're sitting there in traffic. And how many times have you been at a red light and then it turns green and the car in front is not paying attention, doesn't know? But with that little, just with the change of it's a red light and it stays red and then the yellow turns on for a sec just to Pay attention.
Yeah.
And you look up and then they both turn off and it goes to green.
Yeah.
And the traffic just starts all at the same time.
Yeah.
It's insane.
Yeah. Some people have some things figured out
it's
in the world.
They're smarter.
I'm so jealous.
Almost. Okay. So in the 1930s and 1950s, cars started to take over America. They haven't stopped since. With suburbs booming, roads started to, of course, multiply. We need a place or a way to get out to the suburbs because that's the only place that people can live because of cities. So highways were built for speed and, a little roomier than the horse and buggy or goat ways that they had.
The goat ways. You have the highway, you got the goat way.
We got the goat way. So, obviously, with more roads and more cars, there was more traffic.
Yes.
The 1956 Interstate Highway Act, Eisenhower, builds a 41,000-mile highway system.
Fuck yeah.
Inspired by Germany's Autobahn. the fun twist is that the U.S. system was partially designed for military transport and emergency evacuations.
Did this have something to do with the Cold War?
Well, it's hilarious because, like, most people can't get anywhere on the freeway. Like, that was supposed to be our emergency evacuation route. When was the last time you got on the freeway and you were like, this will be so fast?
No. I know it's going to be slow. I can see the traffic before I get on the freeway.
Yeah. In the modern era, we have GPS, traffic science, all of these wonderful new inventions. So traffic is solved. Done. Good job, guys.
Yeah.
Pat yourselves on the back.
It's a thing of the past.
We no longer have traffic because we are too smart for traffic. Remember that on Wednesday.
How I wish that were true.
The worst day of the entire year for traffic.
Why can't humanity solve real life problems?
So, there is a scientific known point where traffic flow collapses. Traffic engineering, this is a real thing. There are people out there whose jobs are to look at traffic and analyze traffic and predict traffic because it is a predictable thing.
Okay, I don't think I could have that job because when I'm sitting in traffic, what I say to the people in front of me is
fucking go.
Just go.
Just fucking go.
Just go.
What if we all just went?
Yeah.
Have we tried that?
Yep. But everyone just go. Just go.
What if, like, the pedal on the right side? What if we tried that one? Because we're all hitting. We're really good at the pedal on the left. We've all proven that.
Yep.
We've proven that we can do the pedal on the left. Let's all clap for ourselves, pat on the back.
We've aced that one.
And then we're just going to graduate to the one on the right.
Yep.
Push on that one a little bit.
If everyone just goes.
If we all just went.
Then we can all get to where we're going. You don't have to just sit there.
If we all go, we'd be gone.
Yeah.
Amazing.
You and we're so smart.
We just solve all the problems.
Yeah.
It's just because no one ever takes the time to sit down and talk it out like this.
Yeah.
You know?
We should sell that concept to the city. Hey, just tell people to go.
If we could just go, there wouldn't be traffic. There is a fundamental diagram of traffic flow, which describes the relationship between the flow of cars per hour.
Okay.
The density of cars per mile.
Okay.
And the speed at which they are traveling.
Okay.
Which all makes sense.
Yeah.
Lots of cars in a short amount of time are not going to be able to all go. I mean, if they all just went the same speed. But the problem is the exiting and entering of the freeway, I think. That's okay. A typical highway lane can handle 1,800 to 2,200 vehicles per hour at stable speeds.
Okay.
Which seems like it should be enough.
Yeah.
Just in my opinion.
That sounds like a lot to me.
But, the Wednesday before Thanksgiving. Once you exceed that even slightly, the system becomes more unstable. So small disturbances such as a lane change, a slow merge, someone braking, someone in a Prius not using a turn signal, because I'm pretty sure they don't put those in Priuses. I don't think that they have them. They should have installed them. But they didn't.
I don't really have an opinion about Priuses. I do, however, have extremely strong opinions about BMWs.
The white ones?
Well, okay, here's my theory.
As with everything, the white is the worst one.
My theory is that every single person who drives a BMW is a fucking moron. Also, at the same time, within the same human, moron,
yes,
meet piece of shit.
Oh,
moron, piece of shit. One person.
Okay.
And then also, and that's a BMW of any color.
Okay.
And then also, we live in LA. Teslas. The white Teslas. I don't know what it is about the white Teslas, but people who drive regular Teslas, kind of shitty drivers. I think it's the entitlement. The white Teslas, just as bad as a BMW driver. And if I'm saying you're just as bad as someone who drives a BMW, I am insulting you.
Yeah.
That is an insult.
Yeah.
It's always the white Teslas. I don't know what it is. I have never been proven wrong. in this.
Yeah, I don't have
regard.
even like an anecdotal like, well, there was one time.
No, there wasn't.
No, there never was.
Because it's never happened another way.
There never has been, and there never will be.
Yeah. If I met someone and they wanted to be friends or they wanted to date me or something, and I looked at their car and it were a BMW or a white Tesla, although let's be real, if it were any Tesla at this point, but especially a white Tesla, I'd be like, fuck no. Like, goodbye forever.
One thing I did recently find out is that because of the Tesla's automatic braking system.
Oh, I know what you're going to say.
If you can manage to get in front of a Tesla that is driving like an asshole.
Yep.
You can just tap your brakes every now and then. You are never going to get hit by that Tesla because the Tesla's automatic braking system will stop the Tesla without the driver being able to do anything about it. Like the driver wouldn't even be able to ram you if they wanted to. They could be hitting the accelerator, pedal on the right the entire time, like pressing that shit to the floor. And if you just stop a little short in front of that Tesla, nothing's going to happen to your car.
Yeah.
But that person behind you will have no control over the fact that they have to stop.
Yep. The other really great thing along those lines is I'm not someone who has road rage. I just think if someone
just
cuts
regular rage, just normal, just a stable.
That is true.
Baseline rage.
That's not even a joke. That is true. But I feel like with driving, when someone does something shitty while I'm driving, I'm just like, well, they're a sad, pathetic person, and I'm going to get away from them because I don't want them to hit me.
Right.
So if someone cuts me off or whatever, I do not then cut them off, or I don't tail them or anything like that. The only thing is that when a Tesla does something shitty, if I need to merge into their lane, I make sure that I merge in front of them,
right,
as opposed to another car.
Right.
Part of it is because it is November of 2025. Why are you still driving a Tesla?
Yep.
And then also, I probably witnessed you doing something shitty in the last minute while we've been stuck in traffic. And then, like you just said, if you need to merge and no one is letting you in,
any Tesla
merge in front of a Tesla because they will not hit you.
They cannot.
Because they can't.
Physically cannot hit you. Phantom traffic jams, this will get you real happy. Phantom traffic jams are mathematically predictable and require no obstacle. These are called traffic shock waves. A shock wave jam happens when one driver brakes slightly.
Yeah.
One person. That is why we have so much traffic in Los Angeles, because there are so many individual fuckwads that just do one thing that they shouldn't do. And it ripple effects through all of traffic for hours afterward.
Yeah.
Like there's some statistic about how one traffic jam will be felt for 3 hours because the stoppage, even when it's gone, like if it's a fender bender, not like we're bringing in ambulances, we're bringing it not like a just like, oh, we bumped on the freeway, we have to pull over to the side of the road. That like stoppage will inchworm its way back in traffic for miles and for hours.
Yeah.
So when you randomly hit a spot where you're like, why are we all stop? It's because maybe 2 hours ago, 4 miles up the road, someone didn't brake in time. Someone didn't have the Tesla. Someone didn't stop in front of a Tesla. They stopped in front of another car. And there was like a moment where traffic had to stop.
Yeah.
And that has just affected every single person behind them.
Yeah. Yeah. I've been driving on, I'm thinking specifically of the freeway, like the 101 in LA, driving from Hollywood to North Hollywood. And I often am stuck in traffic. And then all of a sudden,
it just stops.
Everyone just
clears.
Goes.
Yep.
And I'm like, no one is stopped on the road. There was not an accident. There's no lane closed. All of a sudden, we're all just driving at a normal speed. So that's what that is?
Yeah. Yeah. It's like, so one driver brakes slightly. The next driver brakes a little bit more. Each following driver reacts more slowly. A wave of traffic moves backwards, often for miles.
That's so annoying. This is why we need public transportation. Because people cannot be trusted.
Well, like, if the driver in front of you stops, you have to stop.
No, I mean, not,
but there's just no...
The people who get caught up in it, I don't blame them because, like, they do have to stop.
But there's nothing you can do.
The
there's
person
not a
at
way
the
that
front...
we could, like, all just know to go at the same time.
Yeah.
Like, it just, there's no way to avoid it.
Ugh, man, I'm so annoyed.
Yep. Sorry.
This is so annoying.
Experiments show that even if drivers are told to maintain a safe distance, the jam forms anyway, unless everyone uses automated, like, driving. We just need automatically moving cars. Like, we just need cars that all are on, like, a track.
Yeah.
You know,
like little mini trains.
Right. Like a metro system.
Yeah.
But for cars. Like, that just, this is the time you just get in the flow of traffic and, like, it's always moving at this flow.
I feel like that was in Minority Report. Didn't they have, like, individual little cars that were, like...
Possibly. I remember
that needs to happen.
I think had it.
I don't think I saw that.
That was the one with Will Smith.
Yeah. I didn't see that.
I just remember there, like, it was all, like, it was on a track and you just went, and it was all, like, tunnel systems and stuff because it made more sense to have it all under the city. But yeah, there's one part where, like, he puts it in manual mode and it's like, what are you doing? You know, like, how are you going to drive a car? Like, you grew up at a time when nobody does that. And anyway. But he's Will Smith and
he can do anything.
So he can
including
slap anybody he wants.
Assault people on live TV.
Okay, so the longest traffic jam in history.
Oh, God.
Guess where?
Is it not LA?
No.
Is it somewhere in Texas?
No.
Okay, I'm gonna guess like some remote town in Italy.
It was in China.
China
in 2010.
Ooh.
The Beijing-Tibet Expressway. China National Highway 110. You know it.
Of course.
Very well.
Beijing to Tibet.
It was 60 plus miles of traffic.
Shut up.
It lasted for 12 days. Longest ever was, it has a lot to beat. From August 14th to the August 26th of 2010. The jam was caused by a surge of coal trucks heading to Beijing, road construction that removed major lanes, and a breakdown of roadside supply chains. People were stuck so long that vendors set up along roadsides selling food, water, fuel, and basic supplies to keep stranded drivers safe and, alive.
Yeah.
Vehicles advanced only a few miles per day.
Okay, I'm sorry. The most annoying thing, like, if I were in a traffic jam like that, I'd be like, can you just clear a few miles ahead of us?
Let's just park.
And then we'll all get in our cars and drive a few miles and then stop and then get out of the cars and go back to playing solitaire or whatever. Mm-hmm. It would drive me crazy
the entire time.
Yeah. Oh my God.
Yep.
Did people start literally murdering each other? Because that just sounds like the most frustrating situation.
Yeah. So on Wednesday, when you're stuck in traffic, you're like, this is the worst thing ever.
It's not Beijing to
You're
Tibet.
Wrong. You're wrong.
Fuck, man.
Yeah. So that makes you feel a little better about LA.
I thought you were going to say 16 hours.
I wonder if we'll top that at the Olympics, honestly.
Oh, God.
When the Olympics come to LA, are we going to blow that out of the water?
Probably.
We're number one. Yeah.
This city is not, I don't understand why they think we can handle the World Cup and the Olympics. It's not, there are too many people here.
Yeah.
It's too crowded.
Yeah.
Even at 9 p.m. on a random Wednesday, there's way too much traffic.
Yeah.
Like, you can sit in traffic on the freeway at midnight.
Mm-hmm. Oh, some of my favorite traffic I've ever gotten in was when I was driving across the country and we would be out late at night, like we had driven 10 to 12 hours that day. Sometimes 14 was like the longest we would go.
Oh, God.
We were about to get to our location. It's 1 a.m. and the freeway stops.
Oh.
Because there's construction. Because they do construction on the freeway at night.
At night.
When no one's out. But when you have been in a car for 12 fucking hours with a cat who is more than ready to get out and knows that when we're on the freeway and we're traveling. But when we're slowing down, we're about to get out. Oh my God, I'm so excited. We're about to get out. It's time to get out of the car. And we're stuck there for another, like it adds an hour onto your trip when you are 4 exits away from the hotel you're staying at and you cannot
and you're
move.
So close you can taste it. And Kitty did not know what a traffic jam was.
Way too many times.
Oh my God.
Way too many times.
That's so frustrating.
There are things that could help. Roundabouts versus stoplights.
I enjoy a roundabout.
At the next roundabout. Yeah, according to the U.S. Federal Highway Administration, your favorite, the Federal Highway Administration, the FHWA.
Wait, what?
I guess highway is HW. Anyway, roundabouts reduce fatal crashes by 90%.
That's a big number.
It seems like that would be a good fatal crash, like 90% less people dying. Maybe
because I guess people don't. You can't really speed around a roundabout the way you can speed through a red light.
Yes. Injury crashes by 76%. Also, really good.
Yeah.
Overall delays by 20 to 50%, and fuel use and emissions due to fewer idling periods. So we can't do that here.
No, of course not.
Because continuous flow would, it confuses too many people. Americans don't like it. It's too difficult for us to figure out, and we're not used to it. So,
yeah, but if we start doing it, then in a year we'll be used to it, and then the next generation will be like, what the fuck is a stoplight?
I don't want to be the one to get used to it. Can't somebody else do that?
Yeah, they did, and they proved that it works.
Okay. Traffic ballet was a real approach to coordinated signals. So in the mid 20th century, traffic engineers began treating signals as a network of choreography. Los Angeles was the first major city to develop a fully synchronized arterial system. The concept was that adjacent lights turned green in sequence. The timing was all calculated based on the average speed of traffic. And if drivers maintain a steady speed, they could hit a green wave. So like, when you're going somewhere and you're like, oh my God, I've hit every single green light. That used to just be the way that the city would function.
Yes. Okay. Before I moved to LA, I heard that about LA. I did hear that LA had a ton of traffic, but I also heard that if you are driving the speed limit in LA and you get a green light, you will then get every green light.
Yes. The system dramatically increased the flow, but over time increased usage.
Yeah.
So
you're still stuck in traffic.
Everybody oh, wow, if I go this way, I can hit every green light.
Yeah.
But when everybody's going that way, you're not going to hit every green light because there's too many people.
Yeah. And even when the light is green, sometimes the road ahead of you is full of cars and you can't even get through the light. So you just have to sit there.
I don't think it was till I moved to Los Angeles that I actually would sit at a red light, watch it turn green and go, oh, yay.
Can't go anywhere.
And then watch it turn red again.
Yep.
And then watch it turn green. Oh, yay.
Yeah, and then the cars coming in from the side street, they are turning onto the road that you want to go on, so they pack it.
They're just going to block you, perpendicular to your car.
Yep.
No way of getting around. You just sit there and watch the light turn from red to green to red to green.
Yep.
There's a yellow in there somewhere. Doesn't fucking matter.
No.
You don't need a warning. You're not moving.
You're literally not moving.
At all. And then now, so we have GPS apps like Google Maps and Waze that use real-time data from millions of users to route drivers around slowdowns. Because that works so well, except for that every single person. I remember when Waze first started, it was like, have you heard of this thing called Waze? It takes you on a different route from where all the traffic is. And you'll go through a neighborhood or something, but you will get there so much faster. And now every single person uses Waze.
Yeah.
So
now everyone's going on this
single
secret route.
person goes through this tiny little neighborhood
and
this rural area. So if you live in the Hollywood Hills, there are certain times where like your tiny road that no one ever goes on is fucking packed.
Yep.
Because that's where Waze is sending everyone to get out of the like main road traffic. But then that creates its own traffic and you're on a side street and you're not even anywhere close to like the destination that you were trying to get to, that you were much closer down on the like straightaway street.
Mm-hmm.
And you don't even know where the fuck you're gonna, and so you can't just like, let me take this exit, let me go. You have no idea where the fuck you are.
Yeah. Yep.
Some cities have recorded increased traffic of 200 to 400% on formerly quiet streets because of the algorithm shortcuts.
Yes. I have heard that people in neighborhoods are like, we used to get 5 cars a day.
Yep.
And now there's a traffic jam.
Municipalities in LA, Jersey, Arizona, and parts of the UK have petitioned mapping companies to block certain streets and add restrictions because traffic volumes exceed what the roads were designed to handle.
Yeah.
So that's another thing. Have you ever seen those signs where like no trucks or something? That's not because they don't like the look of trucks.
Yeah.
It's because the roads literally cannot hold the amount of mass that a truck driving through it constantly. It's the same thing. Like, most of these roads where it's this tiny little like road you go up to get to houses, it was designed to hold like the amount of cars that live on this hill that would go up and down every day. But like, not every road is created equal. They're not all on the same type of soil and all this. It's just,
the asphalt is, I mean, potholes.
Yeah.
Massive problem. The asphalt can't handle.
Right.
This volume. Yeah.
And like some of those,
good.
The little up in the hill thing when you're driving and it's like all windy and stuff. It's like, is this going to give way? Like, I don't know.
I mean, the office,
scary sometimes.
The office for my company is in Beverly Hills. And depending on the traffic on the 101 or the 405, sometimes it takes me through the hills. And I'm like, there's no guardrail right there.
No, I'm taking my life in my own hands. Every turn.
Yep.
And the people that live up there know what every turn is.
Oh my God.
They
go like 70 miles an hour.
They just fly through because they're like a little turn here and then I got to turn left and then a little. They know all the winds and the curves, but for the rest of us, you're just like, like trying.
And then they come up behind you and just like ride you. And I'm like, dude, back off.
I don't live here. Do you not see how shitty my car is?
Yeah, seriously.
Obviously not on my way home.
I don't have a Maserati. I don't live on this street.
Get off of me, BMW.
Ugh.
Okay, this one's going to make you so happy. So the time lost to traffic per year is measurable.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Okay.
40 to 60 hours per year in congestion in medium-sized cities. That means it's 80 to 120 plus hours per year in heavily congested cities like LA,
like Los Angeles,
San Francisco, New York, and Washington, D.C. This includes time spent idling, time in stop and go conditions, and time in traffic delay compared to free flowing travel. The economic cost of the U.S. traffic is estimated to around $80 to $120 billion annually,
God.
depending on the year.
That's like
maybe something we could fix. I don't know.
That's like a week and a half of work hours.
Yep.
Like 60 to 80 hours a year. That's insane. Why? I don't understand why we can't just fucking fix this.
Thanksgiving traffic patterns. Because here's the thing, like, everyone knows about the Wednesday before Thanksgiving being the big. So maybe we could like do something? Like, it's not, oh my God, this is happening. Like, we know it's the same day.
Yeah.
Every year. We could maybe.
Well, we're not traveling on the Wednesday, luckily.
Tuesday evening.
Because we're smart.
Does get a little dicey because early departures, everyone trying to get there early.
Yeah.
But we are leaving late Tuesday evening. So we will leave after everybody who is sane has left and gotten to their situation.
Yes. Their situation.
I don't know where they're going. Monday morning to afternoon is the main surge. Traffic increases 50 to 80% over normal weekday levels in major cities. Airports use similar spikes, of course.
Yes.
Particularly TSA lines, which routinely exceed normal volumes by millions of people.
Millions
of people. Millions more people traveling on the Wednesday before Thanksgiving than just, an average Wednesday.
I don't think I've ever flown anywhere for Thanksgiving. Because
I haven't either.
Where I grew up, my family, like I'm from Central Virginia, and some of my aunts and uncles lived in Northern Virginia, and the rest of them lived in Maryland or DC. So we would all just pick a house and drive there. Mm-hmm. And I don't think I've flown anywhere for Thanksgiving ever.
I haven't either. I don't think I need to.
Yeah.
I don't think that's a goal of mine.
Yeah, it seems like something that I will try to avoid.
Yeah.
For the rest of my life.
Yeah. We're fine in the car.
Yeah.
There's enough to deal with in the car.
Yes.
I don't need to deal with. Because you're never just flying somewhere. You have to get to and from the airport.
Yeah. Yeah.
So you have car plus plane.
Ugh. That's bad dumb. Combination.
That's dumb. That's absolutely dumb. All right, that's it. All right. For our closing segment, I have a very quick Thanksgiving quiz.
Okay.
Because we have to go eat dinner. Yeah. I think we need to describe what our dinner is to make everybody jealous that's listening.
So excited.
So as we mentioned a couple episodes ago, that we definitely didn't record all of today. No. It's been rainy in Los Angeles, and I, a couple days ago, went to the grocery store and was like, I'm getting everything that I need for the weekend. I don't want to leave my house when it's raining. Like, I even took out all my trash that night. Like, I was trying to do everything so that I did not have to leave the house when it was raining. And yesterday that day I had proofed a thing of sourdough bread. And so yesterday I baked off this loaf of sourdough bread. So I have this like fresh sourdough sandwich bread loaf that
Kate makes so really good sourdough.
I'm very excited. And I was trying to think of like, what am I going to have with this? And I got avocado and I was like, oh, I'll have avocado toast. And then I was thinking about it and I was like, maybe I'll make like a grilled cheese or something. And then I realized that it's going to be raining. And this was like right after I got home from the store. And I was like, oh, fuck, I need to make homemade tomato soup and grilled cheese with my homemade sourdough bread. Yes. And the second I got that thought in my head, there was no other option for tonight's dinner.
Yeah.
And so coming home from the store and thinking like, I'm not leaving. I put in a grocery order this morning and I was like, I'm putting on my raincoat and my rain boots and getting my umbrella and walking over to the store because I have to. I ordered everything online so I could just run there and pick it up, but I had to get all the stuff for tomato soup. So we have roasted all of the veggies and they are all waiting for us. It smells wonderful.
Smells so good.
And we are going to go make homemade tomato soup with homemade grilled cheese.
I fucking first of all, what a classic bread. Combination.
My
also,
God,
grilled cheeses.
Yep.
How good is a grilled cheese?
I've never when do you say no to that?
I can't imagine turning down a grilled cheese.
Have you ever been offered a grilled cheese and been like, that doesn't sound good. I'm not in the mood.
No, because I'm not an insane person.
How could you not be in the mood for
it's
bread and
cheese, which is delicious.
Yeah.
Bread, which is delicious. Yeah. And then bread cooked in butter, which is delicious.
Crispy, melty.
Warm, crunchy,
everything.
So good.
Everything
so
about
good.
It.
I fucking love a grilled cheese, man.
So yeah, we're going to go do that.
Yay.
But first we're going to do a very quick Thanksgiving quiz.
Okay.
So I found this site of quizzes and I found one that was like a generic like trivia quiz. It was like generic or general knowledge number 5 or something. And I took it and I was like, oh, this is whatever. But then I found one that was specifically for Thanksgiving.
Okay.
And so we're doing that one. So I took the other one that was like a general knowledge one and I was like, this is fine. I haven't taken this one because I just found it. So we're going to just do it blind.
Okay.
So you better get every question right.
Oh, God.
Welcome to your Thanksgiving trivia quiz. Click below to get started. In the opening scene of A Charlie Brown Thanksgiving, which Peanuts character is trying to convince Charlie Brown that kicking the football is a Thanksgiving tradition?
Okay, first of all, do you think I've ever seen a Thanksgiving Charlie Brown special? Do you think that I know the names of the characters?
Do you know who Charlie Brown is?
He's the little bald guy.
Right, but you've seen like
Lucy.
Okay, so your choices are
Oh, okay.
Peppermint Patty, Linus, Sally, and Lucy.
Lucy. She's the one in the blue dress. Peppermint Patty is the name of a character? Uh-huh. Okay.
Is Lucy in the blue dress or is Sally in the blue dress?
I feel like Lucy has the brown hair. Isn't she the one who's always moving the football? I don't know. This is one
You're
of my
right.
cultural
Lucy is the
brown
blue dress. Yes.
Brown spot. Blind spot.
Your cultural brown spot.
I was thinking of her brown hair. Okay, whatever.
Every year since 1953, the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade has been broadcast live on what television network? ABC, CBS, CNN, NBC. Oh, come on.
NBC.
Thank you. I mean, we'll see if that's correct. What movie holds the box office record for most revenue generated during a Thanksgiving opening weekend? Joker, Top Gun Maverick, Frozen, or Black Panther?
Top Gun.
Top Gun Maverick.
Yes.
Okay. On November,
I feel like that's not right.
On November 14th, 1989, which U.S. president began the annual tradition of
Ronald Reagan.
Okay.
Was president at the time.
Sure.
Of giving a pardon?
Uh-huh.
I'm assuming Reagan.
Okay. What member of the... I should have read this before. What member of the Patiex tribe served as an interpreter between the Native Americans and the Mayflower Pilgrims the Mayflower Pilgrims upon their arrival in 1620? Crazy Horse, Squanto, Pocahontas, Pontiac.
Crazy Horse.
Built to commemorate the signing of the Mayflower Compact, the Pilgrim Monument is a historic landmark in what Massachusetts town? Provincetown, Salem, Plymouth, or Boston?
Plymouth.
When the Pilgrims set sail for the New World in 1620, who was the monarch of England? King George, King Henry, King James, or King Richard?
I feel like I should know this. Okay, it wasn't King George. Because wasn't he king during the Revolution, American Revolution? Doesn't sound like it would have been. Oh, fuck. Why don't I know this? Does Henry have numbers after it?
None of them do. I mean, on this, I don't know.
Okay, so it's either George,
Henry, James, or Richard, or Ringo.
Star?
Yeah.
I'm going to say James the first.
Okay. On Thanksgiving Day 2022, Dak Prescott helped which NFL team beat the New York Giants 28-20?
What the fuck? Wait, what?
On Thanksgiving Day in 2022, Dak Prescott helped which NFL team beat the New York Giants 28-20? I mean, I know you're a huge
How
football
would I know that?
because of the last episode. Your choices are the Dallas Cowboys, the Detroit Lions, the Indianapolis Colts, and the Jacksonville Jaguars. I feel like that last one is fake.
Literally any of the above. The B.
The Detroit Lions.
Sure.
Okay.
There's nothing that I'm less knowledgeable about than that.
Breaking a turkey's wishbone. Now we're getting into your wheelhouse.
Yeah.
Is one of the oldest Thanksgiving traditions. What is the scientific name for the bone that's formed by the fusion of the two clavicles? The scapula, the furnicula, the sternum, or the mandible?
The sternum.
Ooh, this one is foreboding. Black Friday in the United States is most comparable in Canada to Boxing Day, which is observed on what day of the year?
December 26th. What was that one of the options?
It was.
Okay. Well, that's what it is in England, so I'm assuming it's the same. It doesn't have to do with like boxing, like fighting. It has to do with when middle class and rich families used to get a box and put their old toys in that they weren't going to use anymore because they just got new toys for Christmas and like clothes and stuff, and they would donate it to charity. So you're like boxing up your old stuff.
Nice.
I used to think it's because people got drunk on Christmas and fought each other. But it's not.
Interesting. A domestic abuse holiday.
Yes.
I thought that was the big game.
Jesus Christ.
Great job, kind of. You got 4 correct and 6 incorrect.
What? No way.
Your final score is...
Wait, really?
Yes. Okay. So you got...
Oh my God.
You got the Charlie Brown one.
Okay.
Lucy. You got the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade one. NBC.
Okay.
Wow. I thought it was Reagan too. George H.W. Bush was the first one to...
Oh, you are right, because he was president from 88 to 92. I forgot. I just assume
most people forgot.
I always think of, I should have let you read the options and then I would have gotten that one right. I just think of the 80s as being like the decade of the fucking asshole that was Ronald Reagan.
Right.
But yeah, that's right. Did I get the King one wrong? Is the answer Henry?
No, you got the King one right.
Oh, okay.
King James.
Yeah, I knew that I got that one right.
The tribe interpreter was Squanto.
Okay.
Provincetown was where they have the Mayflower Compact
Okay.
monument.
Gosh, I thought I did better than that.
It was the Dallas Cowboys. I know you were really hoping you got that one right. The Ferncula instead of the sternum is the name of the thing.
Okay.
And you got the Boxing Day one right.
Okay. All right.
Oh, and I don't think Top Gun Maverick came out around Thanksgiving. Frozen.
I think it actually came out around the summer.
Yeah. Same with Black Panther and Joker, I believe. Frozen was the only one.
Okay. Yeah, as soon as I said Maverick, I was like, I'm not sure that's right, but I didn't know.
Disney always has like a big animated thing out on Thanksgiving weekend.
I didn't know that.
Well, now you do.
Wow, so I got a 40%. I think we call that an F.
Congrats. Well,
don't ask me questions about football.
There was only one question about football.
As we all know. Yeah, but if it had been a different question that I had gotten right, then I would have gotten a 50%.
That's true. And that would have been a passing.
Well, that still would have been an F, but at least it's like, well, was she good or was she bad? We don't know. But I was just solidly, that was just a failure.
You win some, you lose some.
Reagan just continues to fuck up my life.
Yeah, well, it's all his fault.
Anyway.
Well, that's the episode, folks.
Happy Thanksgiving.
If you listen to this in traffic, I'm sorry. I hope you're almost to your destination.
Yeah. Drive safe. Feel free to cut off the Tesla.
If you see a Tesla, fucking get in there, bitch. Just get as close as you can.
Literally can't hit you.
They can't.
And I'm using literally correctly.
We promise, but if you get hit, please don't sue us because we...
Oh, yeah. We don't know what the fuck we're talking about.
But I'm pretty sure...
Yeah.
Nothing's going to happen.
Yeah.
Our next episode will be out on Friday, which is Black Friday, which is what we're talking about.
A Black Friday episode out on Black Friday.
On Black Friday. It's almost like we own calendars.
Almost.
Crazy. We're just so smart.
That one.
Yep. Stay tuned for that one.
This is going to be a frustrating week of episodes.
Well, it's a frustrating time. Happy holidays, everybody.
Happy holidays.
Thank you so much for listening and watching. You can catch more audio episodes on Spotify and Apple Podcasts. You can catch more video episodes on Spotify and YouTube. Please subscribe, leave us a review, rate us, please. Follow us at Everything's Dumb Pod on TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube. And if you have a dumb topic that you want us to do a dumb pod about, let us know.
Yeah.
Because we will.
We will, and it will be dumb. But then you'll feel like we did you right.
Yeah.
We asked for a dumb topic.
You're not alone.
You gave us a dumb topic.
We also think this is dumb.
Yeah.
We agree.
Yeah.
And here's why. That's what this show is.
Exactly.
Or at least it's intended to be. All right. Drive safe.
Yes, please.
And
happy Thanksgiving.
Flip off some Teslas. All right.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Happy Thanksgiving. Have a good Thanksgiving. That's the other thing. Happy Thanksgiving. And we will talk to you after Thanksgiving.
Yes.
Please don't burn your house down with a turkey.
Yeah.
I mean, if you don't want to.
Yeah.
I'd advise it. Not happening.
That happens
a lot
more frequently than I want to think about.
Yeah, especially the deep fried turkeys.
Yeah,
with caution.
They kind of explode a lot, I feel.
Yeah, it's a hazardous holiday.
Yes,
but aren't they all? I'm sure Black Friday is too. We will find out Friday.
Yup. Sorry in advance.
Yay!
Talk to you then.
Okay, bye.
Bye.